Hey viewers, so today I have pulled out a scrap gate and a scrap post from our yard, and I just want to show everybody the correct way to mount these hinges. We're going to go over the Nationwide Industries Cornerstone X2 hinge. We use this for all our vinyl applications. You can also use it for wood or steel square tubing hinges. I've got this stuff mounted, but I'm going to go over the process on how to install these hinges. In a previous video, Brad was on there stating where to install the hinges, and that's always going to be at this corner junction right by your rail, right where your rivets are. There's most material there. It's going to be the strongest point to mount your hinges. I always start on my gate frame size with this top hinge. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this top hinge right in this corner location. From there, I'm going to take my tape measure. I'm going to measure down off my top rail to this center bolt. Let's call it 3 inches. When I go over to my fence panel and my strain posts that will be holding my gate, you can imagine your vinyl rail there. I'm going to measure down from the top rail 3 inches to this center bolt. I'm then going to mount this post hinge. From there, I'm going to mount my bottom gate hinge, and I'm going to take a measurement from center bolt on the top to center bolt on the bottom, 40 inches. Then I'm going to come over to this post hinge, and I'm going to do the same measurement. That's going to tell me where to place this bottom hinge. Now, if you do that correctly, 9 times out of 10, your gate will be within an 1/8 inch of the correct height. When you install your hinge, on the post side, you have your vertical adjustment. On the gate side, you have your height adjustment, up or down. Like I say, if you've done your process correctly, you should already be within an 1/8 or 1/4 inch of your perfect height. So now you can put on your 7/16 nuts, and I always suggest that you use a ratchet rather than an impact for this process. This bolt in here is only fastened into the plastic hinge itself. So if you over tighten it, you will strip it. I really like these hinges. They are quite heavy duty in my opinion, rated for 1,500 pounds, which a lot of people, they see that it's plastic and they're worried about the overall weight that it can handle. But 1,500 pounds, I don't have any vinyl man gates that are 1,500 pounds. So you can now adjust your height once you've got your nuts on. There's one more thing with these hinges that I'd like to show everybody. Stock out of the box, they're gonna come as just a regular hinge. This guy here right now isn't self-closing, but these hinges have the capability of being self-closing, so we're gonna go over that. It's gonna have a label on here, plus or minus. I personally like to do 3 clicks, and that's gonna give us what I like to be a nice self-closing adjustment. You can go tighter, you can go looser, depending on how fast you want this gate to close in behind you. So that there is the finished product. Once again, this is the Nationwide Keystone X2 hinge.